We're located in Bar Harbor, Maine, which is surrounded by Acadia National Park. So the home was built in 1993.
This house is 3 stories plus a basement. It's one of the few homes I've ever seen where the architect built the entire home based on sight lines.
The house was built with a Vidaris oil-based furnace, and that also powered an indirect hot water tank. We weren't keen on using the oil furnace because, well, one, it was old and it's also dirty heat. So we wanted something newer and more efficient. We have a radiant floor system, and that's providing us an amazing comfort and even heating throughout the space. So when you walk, you feel the warmth on your feet. Come in from outside, it's cold. Take off your boots and immediately feel the warmth on your feet. It's a really nice thing.
So he wanted to keep the comfort of the radiant floors, but he wanted to get rid of oil. The challenge was to make that hot water in a more environmentally friendly way.
So when I think about a heating system, I want reliable, efficient, and comfortable. Also green and clean.
We'd been hearing about the LG air-to-water heat pump, and it looked like it made sense. With LG introducing this to the market, it really gave homeowners a choice. If they have hot water heating, they can now go carbon-free and use a heat pump.
So we have 3 LG units. We have 2 external air-to-water system that power our radiant floors, and we have a heat pump hot water heater. All of that system is in the basement.
This is a monobloc air-to-water heat pump, but what that means is all the refrigerant is outside, so there's no need to pressurize the refrigerant or to add line sets. To provide heat for this house, we needed 2 LG air-to-water heat pumps, and those needed to be what's called manifolded together. So essentially, they're feeding into the same set of pipes, and that's unique. I don't think it ever had been done before in the field in the US. So we called LG, and they helped us through the process, and the results are that it worked really well.
What radiant flooring in the air-to-water system does for us, we set it at 68 degrees, 70 degrees, and we never have to think about it.
We've changed the heat source, but the homeowner doesn't have to do anything that's unusual to them.
The house was positioned to exactly face south and capture all of the solar gain in the summers. And it's what some people call an upside-down house. So we live on the top floor to capture the views and get the light. So with all that window, we also lose a lot of heat in the winter. And so we have some unique demands in terms of heating and cooling the space. So we have 12 heating zones throughout the house, and each one is controlled by its own thermostat, so you can set it exactly how you want it. The multiple zones actually is important because we have so much solar gain, and with the 3rd floor, we get a lot of heat up here. The lower parts of the house get colder, so being able to separate the zones and control exactly which zone gets what heat is very important to us.
The other side goal was to get rid of the boiler use in the summer because the boiler was making the domestic hot water. To solve that problem, we added an 80-gallon heat pump water heater.
Now we're able to have clean, efficient hot water for showering and cooking and cleaning and so on.
The heat pumps are fully able to operate to -13 Fahrenheit. His oil boiler is not turned on for any reason since last July because he has LG products making his hot water and also heating his house. Not having fossil fuel burning in the background, hearing the rumble of that is got to be an additional, benefit to the homeowner. I think more and more people want it efficient. They want to know that they're doing something for the environment and yet still having the comfort that they want. And these air-to-water solutions can do that.
Protecting the environment is very important to me. This system helps me feel like I'm doing my best. Best for the environment, best for Acadia, and best for the planet. The LG system, air-to-water, is an amazing option for us because it provides really clean, efficient, reliable heat through our radiant floors. What we've been able to do is take the house to the future, to a new generation of clean electric heat.